So, like I said, I won't call it a day. I'll call it a day if I do this. Cut it on an angle there and drilled the hole and tapped it, and it's working great. So now I just need to cut that, file it down there, make a knob for here, and then I'll use red Loctite in there. And I countersunk the hole with 3/8, so that shank goes down in there a little bit. So yeah, I'm satisfied with that. I'm very, very satisfied with that. Save me from buying something that might not work for $40, right? And here, check it out. That's the hose. I took it outside and I put it on the shaft that I have in the back there so that I can cut it as square as I possibly can. And have it with the hose clamp, maybe a little too close. I should have put the hose clamp more over here. And it is stiff. It is very stiff. But I'm very confident that that will seal and keep all dirt and debris away. Especially when I put grease inside there. This will move more freely. And yeah. So I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy. Because that really, really, really concerned me. Was that I put these bearings there and it can get gummed up. Because you saw how this thing was all caked in flour. And I cut another piece. This is about as wide as I can put it there. For there. So tomorrow what I'll do is... tomorrow I can't do anything. I can't work on this tomorrow because I'll be working. There is something I was looking at, because I told you that when I pulled these off, there was a lot of crud in there. Well, there's still some crud in there. I cleaned the best I could, and I thought that I would put a gasket here that would seal up against the shaft here, but that won't help anything because this is the problem here. Everything is getting in past the shaft through that hole. So I looked on Amazon and they sell, this is a 3/4 inch shaft or 19 millimeters, and this is 25 millimeters or 1 inch here. So they do sell seals for shafts with those very specific specifications. So I'm going to buy one. What I'm thinking to do is sandwich it between two stainless steel plates, one here and one here. That's what I'm thinking to do. So this way now no crud could get in the back there. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know. I really don't know. Because if I put this here, there isn't much. And if I just jam it in there like that, it might be okay. 1/4 inch. It might work like that. If I just jam it in there, it might work. I'll try it and see. What I could probably do too is epoxy something there, because this is epoxy paint, so it should work. And yeah, but I'm happy with that. That's professional. That ensures that all the hard work and all the things that I decided to go with are protected. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there, one little thing at a time, you know. This was pretty fucking hard though, you know. I'm glad I got this done. So it only looks crooked because this is not flat when it's tightened down, you know. But when you untighten it, it goes down. It's straight again. I'm really satisfied with this job that I did here. I think it's a great job. It's not perfect, but it's going to function, and that's what counts. So, as compared to the original, you know, it's not that big of a difference, you know. I could honestly make it exactly like the original if I wanted to. I don't even think that. No, it's not. It's not straight. My one is. Yeah. My one is dead center. And I think, yeah, it is perpendicular. Holy fuck. Huh, I did a great job on that. Holy shit. If only I'd drilled that dead center. The bit wandered on me. So, anyway. Once the complicated things are out of the way, everything just falls in line, you know? So, that's great. That is great. Tomorrow I'll go to Rule Bearing and see if they have those shaft seals, I hope. And there's something else I need from them, but I can't remember what it is. I should write it down. And because when I bought this bit, I was only tapping into aluminum. This I think is my first time tapping into steel, and I mean that's a lot of steel to tap into, you know. That's a whole. I think when I got to the end of that, it was like up to here. That's a lot to go in, man. Fucking hell. And you know, I think it's worth my while to invest in a tap and die set, a good one. I see Bosch has some on sale. I mean, has some for sale on Amazon there for like $200 to $300, you know. And I think it's worth my while to invest in taps and dies, you know, because then now I can go and drill holes in this and tap them, you know, instead of running a